everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat, and if you are new here, hello. I hope that you guys are ready for some really awesome deals on affordable drugstore makeup. Something that I will definitely be highlighting today is this Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. So this palette comes with some amazing shades. Some of them are shimmery, some of them are matte. Really pretty sparkly palettes for the summertime and springtime. So if you guys are on the market for something affordable, you guys maybe don't use color all the time, but you guys want to start playing with color, that is honestly a really good palette to start with. In this tutorial, I am going to be doing a first impressions on a lot. Mainly, I think 98% of my products are all first impressions in this tutorial. Some of them I really love, some of them I liked, and some of them I liked, but they just weren't for my skin type. I do have combination skin, it's mainly dry. Be sure to stay and watch this video, and I hope that you guys like it. So I'm going to start off with the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer, and this one is for all skin types. This primer feels really velvety, really soft on my skin. It's not like pulling or tugging or anything. I'm going to use the Maybelline 24 Hour Super Stay Foundation, and I'm in the shade 128. I'm going to take about like 2 pumps of this. I usually use my beauty blender, but today I'm going to try a new sponge. It's the Real Technique. This one, I haven't used it before, but I've heard good things about it. Before I use the sponge, I make sure to wet it. I like the sponge because it's flat right here. And this side has like pointy, so you can get in here. So now that I'm done with my foundation, I'm going to use this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. Okay, so we're going to put this down the bridge of the nose. And then I'm also going to put it up here. So now this one, I'm going to use the pointy side of this sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and start to blend this out. See how this bright color is working on me today. I'm going to put this on my eyelids just to go ahead and kind of make it all one cohesive color. This is actually a really nice color. It brightens it perfectly. I think I might end up using this. So I was debating between Airspun and the Fit Me foundation. And the Fit Me by Maybelline loose powder, and I was kind of torn between the two, but I decided to go with this one. But I'm going to use this Fit Me one, and this is in the shade Light Medium 20. I'm going to set everything into place with this one. And we're just going to put some onto this cap right here. I usually like to use my sponge to do this because I feel like it kind of just melts everything into place. But if you want to use a brush, that's fine. It kind of gives it like more of a softer finish, but this just melts everything into place when I'm going to go out and stuff. So I only set with the sponge like the spots that I put concealer on, just so that the concealer doesn't move around throughout the day. And then everything else I kind of just lightly do it with the brush so that it's not too cakey around my face. I'm going to use the Morphe M527 for my face. I'm just going to dip it into this and just brush all of this on. Make sure you do your neck, or else your foundation will rub off on anyone that you hug. I'm going to do my eyebrows now, and this is the NYX the eyebrow gel. So this is brunette, and I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. I haven't used these brushes yet, but I got them at Morphe. They are the Jeffree Star brushes. I'm just going to dip it on the back of my hand here. I'm going to brush these up. Start to do like light little strokes with this. So I did the bottom already, and now I'm just going to kind of fill in the top and inside. Okay, this is like a little smoother than a creamier, I guess, than the pomade. It's actually going on very smoothly. You can actually brush this out if you don't like it and you want to make it a little smoother. And up here, I'm just filling it in lightly. To do the front, I don't pick up any more product. I kind of just use whatever's left on the brush, and I just kind of flick this part up a little, just so that you get that gradient effect. I finished my eyebrows, and my next step is going to be to use the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. So these shades are super pretty for the spring and summertime. So I'm going to do something kind of subtle, cut crease. Not too sure yet. We're going to go ahead and play around. All I did was kind of dig into these shades to see how they feel. If you guys are shopping for drugstore makeup, you guys should try the Walmart Equate Beauty makeup wipes. I usually use the Kirkland ones. So the Kirkland makeup wipes were actually kind of like, I don't know, they gave me like some weird reaction, but it's because I was transitioning into springtime, so I get this weird skin reaction all throughout that season. My eyebrows, I basically just grabbed any flat brush. I used the same concealer, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop one, and I just cleaned them up on the bottom. I'm gonna start with this shade called Coral Punch. This shade right here. With this one, I'm going in with the JS5, and this is gonna be a perfect brush for like a transition shade. Doing circular motions out here, and then once I go in, I'm gonna do like the windshield wiper motion. I kind of have to dip back and forth into the pan, but it is pretty buildable. Before I forget, I do like the foundation a lot, but the primer is not working for my skin. I always use a pore primer because I do have like large pores here and on my nose, and this one just isn't really working for my skin type because I can see my pores still. You see them right here, but it is really soft film, this primer. So if you don't have pores or not very many pores, it'll work for you. So with this, I'm going in. I'm not flicking out because I don't want it to go out too much. I want to control it, so I'm going in more. Next, I'm going to use my Morphe E17 brush. I'm going to use this on the outer V and kind of drag it in towards the middle. I'm going to use a shade called Ice Pop right here. So it kind of deepened the color a little bit. And then I'm dragging it in a little. So when I do the cut crease, it's still peeking through. I'm tilting my head back so that I can see where my socket's at. So this kind of creates a little pocket right here where you're gonna put the color. Because if you're like this, you can't really see it too much because your eye starts to crease. But if you tilt back, you can see everything. And I'm doing like 3/4 of my eye with this. I'm gonna go back to the Jeffree Star brush that I had before and blend these two together. Okay, my next step is gonna be to cut the crease, and I'm gonna use the Morphe 421 brush and the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand here. I'm gonna grab my Morphe JH41 brush, and it's just a flat brush, and I'm gonna go into Lemonade Craze. And then I'm just gonna pack the color on here. Dip into the shade Ice Pop again, and I'm gonna blend these two shades together here. Alright, so I went ahead and used the palette on the other eye, and this is what I came out with. The colors all like blend really easily. Next step is gonna be to do the bottom. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, honestly. I was thinking to do the Coral Punch like all throughout the bottom, and then just do the Ice Pop on the corner just to kind of combine them together. Concealer was good, doesn't crease. I'm gonna dip into this shade. I want this to sort of hug my bottom lash line some more, so I'm gonna use the JH43 brush for this, and I'm just gonna apply it as close to my lash line as possible. I'm gonna dip into the shade Ice Pop. And this, I am just doing it on the outer and connecting them together. Voila. I don't have a drugstore liner for my waterline, which is this one. It's the Skim by Dimitri James. I thought I was going to do brown on the bottom. So what I was going to use was this PIXIE liner, which is the Endless Silky Eye pen. This, honestly, it works really well. It's really smooth and creamy. So it has like really creamy finish. So I have that one. The one that I did buy recently is the black one. So I'm excited to try the black one out. I'm going to use this one on my waterline here. We're done with the palette for now, but I am going to add some shimmer to, I don't know if I'm going to do the inner corner or the top yet. Next, I'm going to try the Butter Bronzer. This one was a little pricey. I want to say for a drugstore. I think it was a good investment. It's by Physician Formula. My best friend recommended this one to me, and she said it literally feels like butter is going onto your face. I'm going to use a brush for this. And I got the shade Bronzer. It's just the original 6676. Here's a good question. Do you guys keep your brushes out, or do you guys put them in a drawer? I want to know that. I can't use any other brush but this one. It is MAC. And I don't know what number this is. I think it's the 1235H. We're gonna go ahead and dip into this. Let's see. Let me feel this. Oh my gosh, this is so soft. This feels like actual butter on my freaking skin. Oh my gosh. And then with this, I'm just gonna apply it. See the difference? Womp, womp. Whenever I apply these products, I start back here. You don't want to start here because then you're stamping on like a bunch of product. It's harder to blend out. You want to start back here and then start swirling and then bringing it down. So the reason why I went MIA on social media and YouTube for a couple weeks is because me and my girlfriend actually just moved in together. We decided, let's do this, and we got our own place, and now we're here, and we just got settled in. Packing was a disaster, getting settled in was a disaster, but now we are ready to go, and I should be filming at least once a week. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing that, and I'm excited. You know, we have our perrita over there, have my Bubby over here, and she is the one that I actually was thanking in my previous video for helping me get out of my shell and start filming. I think I might end up using this like every day because this is freaking bomb. This is bomb. When I bronze, I usually do like the center part here, just to kind of create that same illusion throughout. It kind of just pulls my neck down. I don't do too much, so a lot of people think that I go crazy. I don't. I just kind of dip into it maybe like 2 or 3 times. For a lot of people that's already crazy enough, but I need to because I got a double chin because I can't lay off the Cheetos. You can't film without snacks. There's no way. If there's no snacks, there's no filming. So this is how I get by. This is my power, my juice, my hoo-hoo. That's pretty much it. But my girlfriend wanted to be weak and get the regular type of hot Cheetos. You know, the lemon ones? Don't want to do that here. I usually get the super flaming extra hot ones, put some lemon, tapatio, all that fun stuff. That's fine, they're good. I'm gonna do the trick. As long as they're hot Cheetos, I'm eating them. I'm going to use the Morphe E62, which is the James Charles nose contour brush. Now the other bridge of my nose. And another thing that I like to do is I take the beauty sponge and I will just melt this together here. I feel like it's the best way to blend this. I got 2 blushes. I have the Milani Luminoso, which is this one. And then I got the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted in Just Curious. I'm going to do this one. We're doing more of like a lemonade type of spring. This is the Morphe 405. And we're going to start back here. Move it in. Okay, brush. I'm gonna use this Milani STROBELIGHT highlighter, and it is in the shade Afterglow 01. So I'm taking this on my R36, and I am do you guys see that? So this is super glowy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like dull. Bam. Glow. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Who is she? See the nose. Tip, tip, tip. Oh, right, look at that. Ooh. Gosh, like why not let's just go crazy with this? Boom, boom, bam, bam. Alright, so I'm gonna set my face with the NYX Dewy Finish. I've been using this for a long time and honestly it's been working miracles for me. Holds everything together. That. So I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna want to go with these Ardell Wispy lashes or using my Eyelure lashes, and I'm gonna curl my lashes. I decided to go with these lashes from Eyelure. So I grabbed the lash, put it against my eye. So I'm gonna start there and end here. I'm gonna have to cut a couple of them off. So I have to cut the ends. You always wanna cut from the end. If you don't cut them and you just apply them straight on, your eye's gonna start to look droopy. You do all this work with your eyeshadow to kind of go up instead of down, and you don't want to just mess all that up by putting all lashes that are going to make your eye look droopy. At the end off, some scissors, and then I usually don't cut a lot from the inside. So they should be good. My next step is to grab some duo glue, and this glue is really affordable and it honestly does the job. I'll grab it and then I'll just start to bend it here just so that it's more flexible as opposed to when it's coming out of the packaging. See how it just made it more flexible as opposed to this one? You see? I grab a mirror, I look down, stick them on the center, grab some tweezers. You can do this with your fingers, but I like to use the tweezers. And then you kind of just want to play around with them, stick them as close to the lash line as possible. I'm actually going to try this PIXIE, the Endless Silky Eye Pen in the black. Only because I want to put it on the top where my lashes are on my waterline. Just because you can kind of see like where my eye is, where my waterline is, where the lashes don't meet. You can see like the kind of like the gap between. So I'm going to do the same on this one. Next, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara, and this is the RN06. I think it's like the blackest black one. And I'm going to coat my lashes with this. So now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. And this is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. And it's in the shade Poet 60. I've never tried these before. I just like the color. It looked really nice. And oh wow, it looks actually really pretty. I like this tip because it's kind of pointed, so it allows you to use it like as a liner. Lastly, for my eyes, I'm going to apply this shade, Main Squeeze, using my JH39 brush. I kind of already applied it, but we're just going to go ahead and apply some more. Alright everybody, that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this drugstore makeup tutorial slash first impressions with me. And if you guys don't follow me yet on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, be sure to follow me. I will put my handles down here. And if you guys do want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to get notified whenever I post new videos. I will be starting to post at least once a week for you guys, so that way you guys can see more looks and you guys can get ready with me more. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye! And if you guys want to... It says incredibly Beauty blender to do this, but I'm going to try the real technique. Got no collarbones, just enhancing. Ooh, what's collarbones now?